Yo, what's going on, Dragon Ballers? Welcome back to another discussion video. This time we've got the first spoilers of set 8, and man, like, Nationals hasn't even come up yet, but looking into set 8, super cool, especially now that we have the introduction of Android 21 and new Vegeta baby stuff, actually rightly named back to Baby Vegeta this time around. Probably like a translation thing, but no matter what, you know, I'm super excited about Vegeta baby, or Baby Vegeta. I don't even know how I'm going to say it anymore, but I know a lot of people are going to be super excited about Android 21. I actually shared this stuff to my new Facebook page for the channel. Make sure you guys go check that out. Just search in at CrossroadTCG on Facebook. You'll find it. I'll link it in the description below as well. But yeah, super excited. Want to talk about it. Really cool stuff to look at. Before we get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But before we get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay updated with all the awesome Dragon Ball Super content that I post here. Looking for a Dragon Ball Super community to get in touch with, make sure to look at the Discord in the description below. Excellent group of people. If you'd like to help support the channel, make sure to check out the Patreon in the description below. Lots of competitive content now that we're heading towards Nationals. And finally, guys, if you want to pre-order any of the stuff I'm talking about here or buy anything on TCG Player, make sure to use my link to TCG Player in the description below. Really helps out a lot. With that being said, we will look at these cards. So, a new Baby Vegeta leader. Kind of nice, I guess you can differentiate between this one and the red one by how you call it. You know, this one calling Baby Vegeta, the red one Vegeta Baby. Just a small note. But activate main once per turn. Choose one card from your life, add it to your hand. Switch this card to active mode. So that's basically like a mini source of power into a leader. So take a life, restand it for another attack. And I remember back in the day when you would look at a yellow leader, you'd immediately think like Shugesh. And if they came out with, like, you know, new red Saiyans or new yellow Saiyans for Vegeta Baby or Baby Vegeta, you'd be able to play Shugesh with it, but that doesn't really matter anymore. But the fact this guy restand himself means he's pretty aggressive, and choosing one card in life, adding it to your hand, you still get to do that turn one, even if you don't, you know, want to attack twice or can't attack twice. So that's still a valid, like, self-awakening ability. Now his awaken is really cool. Let's see what this says. Awaken, when you lift it 2 or less, you can draw 2 cards, then choose up to 2 of your energy, switch them in active mode, and flip this card over. So this guy gets the ultimate awaken ability. That's pretty insane. Draw 2, untap 2, but you have to be at 2 or less. So you really have to be on the ropes here. I kind of get the feeling this is going to be like an ultra aggro deck where you just go as low in life as possible, flip, get the crazy advantage, and just keep going in. But I mean, we'll see what the rest of the archetype has to offer. Let's look at the other side of the leader, and this is going to come out November 22nd from the looks of it. So about 3 weeks after Nationals is what it seems like it's going to come out. So we've got Super Baby 2 out for revenge, a 15k yellow leader, dual attack base. So for the base, he's just swinging twice, auto once per turn. When this card attacks, draw 1. So the backside, not too insane. I mean, dual attack's pretty cool, I guess. I saw like a combo online where you could go Encouraging Presence Manaka. So yeah, maybe it would be like a blue-yellow aggro version. Like, nothing in the leader really ties you to the baby engine. We'll just have to see how strong the baby engine is. So scrolling down, we've got SS3 Son Goku, the last straw. I am so excited for this card for a few reasons, one of which I love SS3, one of my favorite transformations. But besides that, this is a Kaba, a 1-drop red Sand Kaba for yellow, and I love that. I love Sand Kaba as a card. I love that yellow's gonna have access to that. Now we just need to get, I maybe not, maybe that's too much, but getting these in circulation for every color I think is a good generic type of staple. It adds an aggressive element to each color. Maybe it's busted, but doesn't really seem like it would be. Blue doesn't even have a 1-drop crit attacker yet, so we'll have to wait for them to get one of those, but they do have Awakening Talent Pan, so maybe then we'll get it. But nonetheless, I think this card is really cool. Very excited for it. Glad I can get my foils out of my structure decks. Super Baby 1 the Conqueror, 3-drop yellow permanent. You can only have 1 in your battle area. If your leader card's a yellow baby and your opponent has added a total of 2 or more cards from their life to their hand or drop area this turn, play this card from your hand. Okay, so just speaking about aggression, you know, it looks like if your opponent's added 2 or more cards from life to their hand this turn or drop area, so if you crit them. So with the leader, if you attack, take a life, restand, attack again, they've taken 2 cards from their life into their hand, so you can play this baby as early as turn 1, which seems pretty insane. A turn 1 15k attacker, that's like swap levels of aggro. So again, it does seem like it'll be a very aggressive strategy. Going first with this card in your, or going second rather, your first turn you can get 3 swings in right off the bat without even paying energy, so that's pretty solid. Super Baby 2 Vengeful Rampage. So we've got an EX Evolve. It's a red yellow card, energy exhaust, EX Evolve red and yellow over a baby with an energy cost of 3. So yeah, you can drop this guy as early as turn 2 with the way that this thing is worded. Nothing really seems to be restricting how you can drop these guys. And I guess they realized that because, you know, they didn't give this guy double strike. They didn't give him dual attack. Or actually, I guess he does gain dual attack. They didn't give him crit. So let's read the rest of the cards. So he's got Energy Exhaust, Offering, new keyword skill. When you play this card, your opponent may choose one card from their life and place it in the drop area. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. So this thing, I think the keyword skill is pretty balanced, giving your opponent the choice. And like they can use the crit to self-awaken in a pinch if they need it. Like if your opponent's stuck on 5 life, they can use that. Otherwise, you're probably drawing 2 cards most of the time. But all right, so this seems like an insane aggro deck already. Like 2 swings of the leader turn 1, playing the 15k baby turn 1, turn 2 evolving into this guy. Let's see what his auto says. When you play this card, choose all your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier, and for duration of the turn their skills are negated and they can't be placed in a combo area from your opponent's battle area, and this card gains dual attack. Okay, so let's just say you're playing against Shenron, someone who never attacks you, right? So you're playing this deck. You've got turn 1, if you go second, 3 swings, like I said before, with a 15k baby. Go into this guy. You have 4 swings by evolving into this guy, because when you play him, you negate all your opponent's skills on the battle area. They can't combo with things from their battle area, and he's a dual attack. So that's pretty insane. That's pretty big aggro. I wonder if this is going to be a straight aggro archetype, or maybe that's just one of the elements of the archetype, I guess. So Battle to the Death, 2-drop, red yellow card, Energy Exhaust, activate main if your leader card's yellow. Choose up to 3 cards in your life. Whoa, 3 cards in your life. Whoa, I had to double take on that for a second. Up to 3, so you actually can choose 0, I guess. Add them to your hand, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it gains minus 25,000 power for duration of the turn. Pretty funny. I think it's funny how Red Yellow Apes is getting a stupid answer to itself in the mirror match. Minus 25 on the King Vegeta monkey. It's pretty hilarious. Choosing up to 3 cards in your life. That is insane. This is a 2-drop extra card that basically guarantees you awaken if you're playing a yellow leader in the red yellow archetype. That's pretty cool. Like you can play really weird yellow leaders that can't normally self-awaken. I like that a lot. So that's what we have now for the Vegeta baby stuff. Let's look over at the Android 21 stuff. So Android 21 leader, everyone's fan favorite. 10k auto when this card attacks, draw 1. Attacks anything. That's actually pretty new, I think. Not relying on it to attack a leader. When you have a blue or green multicolor card in your energy and your life's at 6 or less, draw 1, then choose 1 of your energy. Switch to active mode, flip this card over. So kind of like that Android theme where you can awaken at 6. Now we have the Android leader 21 on the awaken side. You can't play battle cards with original energy cost of 6 or more. So no Dragon Fist, I guess. No like Fu Dark Banisher. No Fu Shrouded in Mystery. Auto once per turn. When a card in your energy is placed in your drop area by one of your skills, draw 1. Then choose up to 1 blue-green multicolor card in your drop area and add it to your energy in rest mode. At the start of your opponent's next main phase, you can choose up to 1 blue-green multicolor card in your energy, switch it to active mode. So I think this is going to ramp you up, because I think I've seen other cards that pop your own energy and then, you know, replace energy. So let's see what the rest of them do. Android 17, Mechanical Prowess. This is a 1-drop blue. Wow, the first time I saw it, I thought it was green, but a 1-drop blue. When you play this card, look up to 5 cards at the top of your deck. Choose 1 blue or green Android card among them, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop area. So kind of weird how they didn't just let this card be a straight up +1, but I think that discarding card is going to benefit the archetype. So maybe that is a really good 1-drop for the deck. Android 18, Mechanical Prowess, 3-drop, 15k, blue. If you have a blue-green multicolor card in your energy, when you combo this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, when it costs 1 or less, of 1 specifically actually, and return it to the owner's hand. That is pretty lackluster. I don't know. I guess it's just a generic card if playing blue-green to get rid of 1-drops, but doesn't really seem worth it. Android 16, Mechanical Prowess, 3-drop, blocker, 10k. Permanent, only 1 can be played in your battle area. When a card in your energy is placed in your drop area by one of your skills, you may play this card from your hand. So free blocker is always good. It's always good utility. Not always going to be great in every single format, but it definitely has its uses. Photon Wave, 4-drop, activate main, draw 1 card, then choose all your opponent's battle cards and return them to their owner's hands. Huge switch in tempo. Like think about something like Veggies where you can just bounce every single card in their, or monster back on their board back to their hand at the cost of a 4-drop. That's pretty steep, but that's pretty much what it should cost in order to set your opponent's tempo back completely. Might of the Red Ribbon Army, activate main, draw 1, Activate main, choose one blue-green multicolor in your energy, add it to your hand, then remove this card in your drop area from the game, choose one card in your hand, place it in your energy in rest mode. Okay, that's pretty weird. I imagine to use the activate main in the drop area, you're gonna have to pay the one blue again. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm not totally sure on that ruling. But, so yeah, this card's weird. Choose one blue-green multicolor card in your energy, add it to your hand, and then remove this card from the game. Then you choose one card in your hand, place in your energy in rest mode. So I guess you can swap out an energy with one in your hand, I guess, kind of like the Vegeta leader. Pretty weird. But Android 16, a new start. Energy exhaust, revive blue-green, revive, another new keyword skill. This one's pretty cool. I like this a lot. You know, recursion is always really strong in card games. This one seems like a bit more of a balanced version though. So revive says place cards in your hand in your drop area that match all colors specified by revive. When this card is KO'd, play this card and negate this skill for duration of the turn. Pretty cool how they don't allow you to spam it. So to activate this revive, you're gonna have to pitch either a blue and a green card or a blue-green card. So you can pitch either one or two cards to bring this guy back. Usually the one blue-green is gonna be what you want to do. You typically don't want to pitch, you know, a separate blue and green card. Activate main, choose one blue-green multicolor card in your energy and place it in your drop area. Play this card from your hand. So that'll trigger your leader draw. So this probably seems like a 4 of in the deck to trigger the leader draw. Android 21, a bad omen. Energy exhaust, activate main, play this card from your energy area for 2 blue, 2 green energy. Choose one card from energy, place it in your drop area. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and up to one card in your opponent's life and place them in their owner's drop area. So coming in for a crit, that's pretty strong. It's a turn 4 play, so it's not like the most game-ending thing, but that is pretty serious, not gonna lie. Android 21, the Beautiful Scientist, a card a lot of people are talking about. This is a dual color blue-green that does not have energy exhaust on it. Some people speculate an errata might be coming. Some people speculate they just kind of want this to be the card that's like the Beerus Champa, or sorry, I guess the Beerus and the Broly for red, green, and blue, yellow. So this says blocker, 4-drop 10k. When you play this card from your hand, look it up to 7 cards on top of your deck. Choose one card among them, place it in your energy in rest mode, shuffle your deck, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, and you can play battle cards with the power between 30,000 and 35,000 for the duration of the turn. I really do wonder why they decided to include that restriction on there. It's kind of like they allow you to play secret rares, but they don't allow you to play like really big bombs. Pretty weird. I guess they don't want this to be a ramping bomb deck, but nonetheless, like a 4-drop for that effect, kind of expensive, but you know, we have yet to see what the rest of the archetype does, so we'll have to wait and see. But I want to shout out Matthew Gordon in this video because he actually put out a post there identifying all the cards in the trailer that we're able to read. So he identifies Return of Planet Truffle first. This is probably like a main set card. So for 2 yellow, it's a desire, but it's not tied to any type of leader. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, switch them to rest mode. Neat. It has some utility, so we'll see what the rest of these cards do. We've got Trunks Brainwash. So we did see in the Magnificent decks, there's like a Vegeta baby that interacts with Brainwash cards. This is one of them. This is a 3-drop red, 0-5k, 10,000 power. Permanent. This card cannot evolve into other cards, so you cannot put Chain Attack Trunks over this, is basically what this is saying. Activate main, place this card in the owner's drop area. Choose up to 1 baby card with an energy cost of 2 or less and play it. So we know like the 1-drop red baby from the original chain, but they're probably going to print out some new ones. If you played a card, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5,000 for the duration of the turn. And someone actually below says, you know, is there a way to cheat this out if, you know, besides paying 3 or familial bonds? Because if you want to recur babies, you'd want to do it for a cheaper cost, which I can understand. Baby the Overseer, we don't have the full effect of this one, but activate main, choose 1 yellow baby card in your battle area with an energy cost of 1 and place it in the drop area. Play this card from your hand. Interesting. New SS4 leader, which I'm actually really excited about. SS4, one of my favorite transformations. I love what they're doing with SS4 Vegeta as a secret rare. That's so awesome. So SS4 Goku, senses regained, 15k, double strike. Activate main once per turn. Choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand. Switch this card to active mode. So a few things here. Base double strike, really good. The activate main to take a life and restand himself. It's almost like a yellow Broly leader, but he doesn't draw cards in the backside. That I can see being quite problematic. I'm assuming there's going to be an entire archetype with this leader, so we'll see how it goes. Going down, SS3 Son Goku, ever evolving, 1 yellow, 4k attack power. Auto, when you play this card, draw 1. I like that, so turn 1 you play it. Turn 2 and beyond, activate main once per turn for a yellow energy. Look up 2 cards on the top of your deck. Choose one, red or yellow Son Goku GT or Pan among them. Add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So just constant searches there. Maybe it makes up for the lack of leader draw. Super Baby 1, All-Consuming Terror. Red, yellow, 10k power, 15k attack power. Activate manipulated card as a yellow baby. Choose 4 Brainwash cards in your drop area. Place them under this card. Choose 1 Super Baby 2 Malicious Majesty in your deck or hand and place on top of this card in active mode. So real quick, I want to check. Is that other guy named Majesty? Nope, that's not this guy. So probably a card we've yet to see yet. Oh, it's right here. That's Malicious Majesty. This is another interesting card that people weren't sure if you'd be able to cheat out. This card is actually pretty stupid. So again, deflect, energy exhaust, offering, activate battle once per turn. Choose 3 cards in your hand, place them in your drop area. So I'll preface with this: that part of the effect is balanced for the rest of what it does. So you choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand. Choose your opponent's leader card and all their battle cards. They get minus 20,000 power and have their non-keyword skills negated for the duration of the turn. That's pretty insane. So like, you're negating your opponent's leader's effect to draw. You're negating any static effects your opponent's board has that aren't keyword skills, and you can cheat that out seemingly on well, we don't know what drop this guy is. Maybe he's a 2-drop, but you also have to have 4 Brainwash in the drop area. We don't know how easy that's going to be yet, but those are all things you got to keep in mind. Baby Evil Origins, 1-drop yellow, 5,000 combo, 4,000 attack, permanent. Only 1 can be played in your battle area at a time. If your leader card's a yellow baby and you have a red-yellow multicolored card in your energy, when you play this card, draw 3 and then choose 2 from your hand and place them in the drop area. Okay, so that's going to be the way you get the Brainwash into the drop area. That is insane. This archetype is looking... Wow, I'm really excited. Okay, this looks pretty insane. I'm really excited about it. They can only be printing more cards for it because obviously, you know, set 8 has not been revealed yet. I am super stoked about Baby Vegeta. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about Vegeta Baby, Baby Vegeta, whatever you want to call him? What do you think about Android 21? Let me know, guys. I'm excited. I'll see you next time. Yes, I finally got a new intro for the channel using the channel's new artwork. I know I was a little late on that one, but yeah, I've actually gotten a new logo. I started using a new video editing software, so you guys might have noticed some transitions if you guys have like that type of attention to detail. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this stuff. I'm trying my best to make the channel as best as it possibly can be. Any constructive criticism you guys have in the comments below, would love to hear it. Any people with more background in video editing than I will definitely take your advice. This is all very new to me, learning as I go along. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys later.